Hey there everyone, this is Lady Nick, your social media red guide for TOCtown.com. I know I haven't shared a video with you in a while, but I will be uploading more planner videos, more small business advice that I have. But I just wanted to quickly share a few things as I update my summer calendars and what I'll be using for the summer season. So I picked up, I'll share with this one another time. I walked through this already, but I'll be sharing my July setup with you next time. So, okay. I picked up Plum Paper Co. notebook. So, I wanted to start sending out corporate keepsakes, with the different planners. And not only that, but trying out like stamping as well as different inks on this planner. So I decided to go ahead and use the notebook since I've already got 2017 well covered. Since I already have 2017 covered, I'm looking to use Plum Paper Co. for 2018. So I picked up something that we're using. If you've seen TLC Town Express, the same color scheme, it's kind of fall, but I thought it would be a great transition notebook for what I need to do while I'm in the library, and also try and compile all the information that I want to present for another project. But let me just share with you what I ordered. So it's the beehive design, and I had the blogosphere, of course, put on the right hand corner. And I'm already giving it away as a corporate keepsake, so I'm not going to be keeping it for myself. And it is the graph notebook, and you already know graph paper is my favorite, and I'm really impressed with the quality of the paper, and it's going to make a great presentation book. And also the squares are, I think, even larger than what I'm used to. So I'm really impressed with the Plum Paper Co. quality as of now, and the spirals on this one are not too small, so I'm not going to be using it for an extended period of time. It's going to stay in the studio, so I figured something temporary was pretty good for taking notes and journal writing, and not necessarily bullet journaling, but let's say I have an idea for a formal presentation, then I'm going to jot it down in the notebook first before I put it in my 2018 planner. Then I had an added section added on. I wanted to try the Luke's Term 1917, but didn't know how I would feel about the dots, and already looking at this, I'm like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna like it too much. For maybe like nothing else is available, it would be a go-to, but when I pick up the loose term, I'm definitely going to pick up the graph one as opposed to the dot grid. I know dot grid is usually the popular one amongst bullet journals, but I won't be using that method for this notebook. And last but not least was I added on a sales portion for direct sales. And sales monthly overview is the first sheet. And it also has social media stats at the bottom and monthly highlights. I think the sections are, like, for me, a little bit too constrictive. And plus, usually I like to journal a lot. So even though this is great space for the numbers, but when I write down like what I worked on, what worked and what didn't, I'm more of a summary kind of person as opposed to bullet points. Then there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 pages of the sales monthly overview. Let me do it this way, make sure I don't get out of camera angle. Then you have 2 pages of the to-do list, where you can write your to-dos, notes, and then check off. This is extremely important for event planners when you have mileage tracker. You always want to have things documented accurately as well as in a timely manner. So I don't have to tell you guys how important it is when you start like tracking your finances. When you figure out how much you spend on mileage alone, you can figure, you know, here and there you can try and save money, but definitely it's only after you track it. Then you have a passwords list, which I doubt I'll be using, but it's good to have and know that it's there. Income and expenses. I probably do this if, let's say, I was working on a project and I needed to present a formal like idea and just wanted to jot it down so that a potential client can see. If you're doing a party, making sure that's tracked and what you want specifically for your event is written down and you're not having to think about it later is very important. Next, they have the hostess contacts, lead contacts, consultant contacts, that's my category, party planning guide. I haven't gone over specifically, but I will be doing some videos later this summer, so watch out for those. Monthly expense report, another big one. I'm very much into the write it down first and then enter it into your system later. This is a yearly overview, which is pretty nice. So after all of this is said and done, in December 2017, I can do, you know, an overview, or if not, 2018, do another one. So I like the planners that are undated, unmarked. That way I'm not constricted to using it all at one time and it can stretch over the seasons. And last but not least is they have a section for special dates. You have ideas, plans, and goals. Even though there's 12 sections, in addition to using them, you know, on a monthly basis, I'm going to be using this part for my 12 takeaways. And they have a 2-pocket folder at the end. And of course, you know, a back page. And then you have the hard cover. Now, one thing I was really impressed with what they did was, let me share with you something they sent me in the box. Because they thought, you know, when I ordered it, I think it was at least, oh my goodness, 3 or 4 weeks ago. So it was like a lot of time, you know, just for something like this. So they sent me a thank you for your patience card and said that they apologize for any of the delays that may have occurred. But in addition to that, they sent me a few freebies. This comes with the package. But they also sent me a post-it notepad, which I really like. This design is very soft. It matches my on-the-go planner, so I'm definitely going to be using that. Then they sent me a stack of thank you cards, which I'm going to find some envelopes or even make some envelopes for these if I can't find the correct size to go with them, and use them during the summer. So they say thank you on the front. It's like a glossy finish on the back, and the cardstock is very nice. So it's not like paper thin, but it's not thick either. It's a nice note to drop in, you know, on different gifts like the one I'm going to be sending the corporate keepsakes with for the summer. Put this back in here later. Oh, hello. Nope, it didn't rip. See? Good quality. And last but not least, they have all about our planners and then how I can get some free products. But one more thing I wanted to share with you was that I shared with you the planner that I use for my social media editorial calendar. I don't like how the Happy Planner got scuffed up. So what Plum Paper Planner sent me, also in addition to the other stuff I just mentioned, was another cover. So I added it to my Erin Condren, which it has the same type of hard cover as the Happy Planner, and I was kind of like, even though I'm going to leave it in the studio, I still don't like the scuffed look that it has. So I went ahead and put this color on top of it, and it's great, you know, for local travel to remind me this is where I'm going to be using my planner for. So I really, really appreciate how they, you know, just extended their, you know, appreciation for being a customer. And I only purchased that notebook, so it wasn't a lot that I purchased. So out for the summer, I'll be using my Happy Planner, and I think I have a video I'll link down below. I'll be using this as a corporate keepsake giveaway, and I'll talk more about that as I pack it up and send it away. And I'm going to be including some more Patreon posts this week. So if you have any questions for me, let me know in the comment section down below. Anything about event planning, administrating, how to put your own style to something that may be, you know, kind of restrictive in your mind, but you kind of want to put your artsy feel to it, but not be too blaring, or how do you call that, too gaudy is the word. So even though, you know, I love being artsy, but I find like, I think it was EB Does It All, her channel, when she said that she's a teacher by profession, and when she went to talk to the parents about their child's, you know, progress in class, it became kind of too distracting when she had so many stickers and, you know, things in her planner. So that's a reminder for me to pretty much not only keep it simple, but if I want to add color to it, you know, keep it muted. You know, I like the classy colors. I love the bling bling, but pretty much for the summer, since I'm going to be doing a lot of library time and research and hauling this stuff back and forth, I'm going to be keeping it simple. So that is my summer planner list for 2017. What's your planner lineup gonna be for the summer season? I'd love to know. Send me a link in the comment section down below, and I'll be happy to watch the video and make my comments. I'm Lady Nick, your social media red guide. Take care until we talk face to face or online. Be blessed.